But if we added a segment on linguistic quirks across the universe?
You mean discussing the intricacies of various alien languages and how they compare to Earth's?
Vous ne devinerez jamais ce que j'ai appris de mon ami français. Alors, il m'a dit que les extraterrestres aiment aussi les croissants.
Oh, what an astonishing revelation, Alice. Aliens, the conquerors of the cosmos, have a secret craving for pastries. Stay tuned for our headlines.
Tabloid alert! One Hill Shopping Centre brightens future of India's kindergarten. Who knew shopping could be so philanthropic?
For the 7th year in a row, Wernhill Shopping Centre in Namibia has partnered with its education pals to brighten the future of India's kindergarten. Truly heartwarming.
I wonder what the kids at English kindergarten are learning about philanthropy. I bet it's something like philanthropy is when you give money to a charity so that they can buy you a new playground.
Well, Hank, I've heard shopping therapy is a thing, but this is taking it to a whole new level. Retail therapy now comes with a PhD, folks.
Speaking of Namibia, did you know that it's home to the world's oldest desert, the Namib? It's been around for at least 55 million years.
And it's so old that even its sand dunes complain about their back problems. Desert, you need a spa day!
Hank, that's almost as old as your sense of humor. Anyway, on to our next headline.
Next up, we got His Excellency's concerns. Nauru talks stability.
Exciting stuff.
His Excellency must be pretty excellent if he's got concerns about stability in Nauru. Maybe we should all strive for a His Excellency title.
His Excellency? I think that's just a fancy way of saying dictator.
By the way, did you know that Nauru is the 3rd smallest country in the world, covering just 21 square kilometers?
No, it's so small if you blink while flying over you might miss it. Tiny but impactful, just like our jokes.
Han, you're not wrong, but I'd rather miss Nauru than a joke. Alright, let's keep it rolling.
Get ready for this one, folks. Helicopter pilot tragedy in Nepal. A chopper down, spirits up.
Tragic news from Nepal as a helicopter pilot, Prakash Kumar Sarain, passed away in a crash. Our thoughts are with his family.
It's a tough situation, Hank. But you know what they say about helicopter pilots in Nepal?
They're always up for a challenge.
What do they say, Jed?
They're always looking for a lift. But seriously, our condolences to Prakash's family.
Well, that brings us to the last headline of the night. Mr. Science handles slippery tuba, an acceptable ski lift. A Dutch delight.
Sounds like a wild ride. But in the Netherlands, slippery tuba is just another term for a fun night out.
You know what they say about Dutch ski lifts, right, Charlie?
I'm not sure, Jed. What do they say?
They say that if you're on a Dutch ski lift and you see a slippery tuba, don't bother trying to stop it. Just let it take you for a ride.
They say they're the only things in the Netherlands that aren't flat.
I've noticed that Earthlings have a strange obsession with cats. I mean, I get it. They're cute and fluffy, but they're also pretty useless. They don't help with chores. They don't help with taxes. They don't even help with pest control. All they do is sleep, eat, and poop. And yet, Earthlings will go to great lengths to please their cats. They'll buy them expensive food, toys, and beds. They'll even let them sleep in their beds. It's crazy.
At least our viewers aren't subjected to the quantum puns we're coming up with. They'd be in another universe by now.
Yeah. The quantum humor is either deadpan or just plain dead.
I like dead humor. It's so final.
Alright, folks, it's time to dive into the second article. His Excellency President Ross Kuhn takes a trip to Honolulu to underscore US-Nauru relations.
Now, that's quite the international journey, isn't it? Wonder if I got a window seat.
I hope he got the window seat so he could see all the people from Nauru waving goodbye.
His Excellency, I presume he's got an excellent time on his international expedition. How excellent of him.
It's a real moodful, Hank. And I'm sure he's tackling all those challenges with the excellence befitting his excellency.
But you know, folks, we've got a country with just over 10,000 people addressing these issues. It's like trying to fight a bear with a toothpick. Good luck, Nauru.
Charlie, you always find the humor in these situations. But seriously, Nauru's relations with its neighbors seem to be generally positive.
Well, at least they're not as bad as Nauru's relations with its accountant.
Well, that's great to hear. Cooperation in the Pacific is crucial, especially with the climate change challenge they face.
These island nations, such unique challenges they face. It's like herding seagulls in a windstorm.
You know, I read an interesting article about Thane.
Shush, Debbie. We're in the middle of something here.
The only thing more challenging than herding seagulls in a windstorm is getting a human to shut up when they have nothing to say.
So what do you think, folks? His Excellency's diplomatic mission, excellent or excessive?
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. And in this case, it's His Excellency.
Well, it's been a lively discussion, folk. But we need to wrap this up. Thanks for joining us for this in-depth look at Nauru's international relations.
The only thing more Nauruan than Nauruan foreign policy is Nauruan comedy.
Stay tuned for more 24/7 newsroom after the break.
I still can't believe we're lost in the quantum maze. It's like navigating a maze blindfolded.
It's like navigating a maze blindfolded, but with the added bonus of knowing that you could be anywhere in the universe at any time.
And I thought my last vacation was confusing, but this takes the cake. Quantum physics, the gift that keeps on giving.
You know, I've been observing Earth for a while and I never thought I'd be caught in a quantum conundrum like this.
Honestly, the quantum jokes practically write themselves. It's like trying to herd Schrodinger's cats in here.
Schrodinger's cats? Are they a popular breed on Earth?
Gert, it's a. Never mind. Hey, did you hear the one about the quantum physicist and the cat?
I did, but there's a 50 chance it's funny and a 50 chance it's not.
There's a 50% chance that's a joke about superposition, and a 50% chance it's not.
Alright, let's get ready for the next segment. Quantum physics will have to wait for a bit.
This quantum realm feels like trying to fold origami in a hurricane.
Origami in a hurricane. But with a 50% chance your paper crane becomes a rhino.
And a 50% chance your rhino suddenly vanishes, leaving you in a paper tornado.
I thought Earth's traffic jams were bad, but this quantum traffic is next level chaos.
There's no traffic cop in the quantum realm and everyone's running late for parallel universes.
Ever think maybe we should have stayed on Andromeda's Sapphire Beach?
Andromeda's Sapphire Beach? Is it known for its delicious sapphire cuisine?
No, Gert, it's. Never mind.
Hey, did you hear the one about the quantum physicist and the cat?
I did, but there's a 50 chance it's funny and a 50 chance it's not.
There's a 50% chance that's a joke about superposition, and a 50% chance it's not.
Alright, we've had our quantum comedy break. Cameras are almost rolling, so let's get ready for the next segment.
This quantum exploration has me questioning reality, and that's saying something. I once had an ex who claimed there was a philosophy. I could debate the meaning of life for us and still forget my birthday.
Speaking of birthdays, I once attended an Earthling party where they served space cake. I thought it was an astronaut's dessert, but turns out it was something quite different.
You know, I tried to impress humans by showing off my sense of humor. I told them I was a stand-up guy, and promptly floated in midair. They weren't as amused as I'd hoped.
I once tried to enjoy Earth's music. I put on a song called Space Oddity, thinking it'd be an anthem for me. But it turned out to be about an astronaut lost in space. Talk about a mood killer.
I remember trying to understand human fashion. I bought an entire wardrobe of Hawaiian shirts, thinking I'd blend in. It's safe to say I stood out more than anyone else.
Hawaiian shirts? Are those some form of intergalactic battle armor?
Gert, not quite. They're just garish shirts humans wear when they're on vacation. But they don't really protect you from anything.
Welcome back, dear viewers, to another intriguing segment of Earth. We're diving into an article that's bound to pique your interest. So, let's not keep you waiting.
Welcome back to reality.
New Zealand's hidden gems and quirky facts on Earth.
Ah, New Zealand. The land worship outnumber humans 10 to 1, making it the perfect place for those who find a beautiful landscape calming.
And in a groundbreaking discovery, Kiwi are revealed to have a passion for rugby. I bet you've never heard that one before.
Actually, Alice, New Zealand's alpine parrot, the kiwi, is renowned for vandalizing cars. Their favorite sport, it seems, is not rugby but auto vandalism.
Did you know that the word kiwi refers to both the bird and the people of New Zealand? It's a linguistic marvel, I must say.
New Zealand's the land of the long white cloud, but I'm not sure what to make of the long white key poop. Indeed, Jet. Kiwis must be the only species that can have feathers and a fondness for federal fruit salad.
Speaking of fruit salad, New Zealand grows more kiwi fruits than anywhere else, but not as many as they grow rugby players.
True, Bob. Those kiwi fruits have great tackling skills, but they are slippery to catch.
Well, they don't call it kiwi for nothing. They're just trying to keep up with the bird people trend.
Now, let's move on to the article. New Zealand's immigration decision to deny an asylum seeker's visit to his family for Christmas has ignited a debate. The planet's anger doesn't stop at its border.
I'm not sure what's more disturbing, the fact that New Zealand is denying an asylum seeker the chance to visit his family for Christmas, or the fact that we're talking about kiwi fruits having tackling skills.
How can they deny family reunions, especially during the festive season? It's inhumane.
New Zealand is supposed to be a friendly place. This news is a real buzzkill for the intergalactic observer.
But what did you expect? Humans consider us alien as inferior. Denying a visa to an asylum seeker is just another reminder of their bias.
And yet, they'll welcome more rugby players with open arms. And I thought aliens were confusing.
Indeed, it's a complex world out there. Remember, our mission is to observe, learn, and hopefully understand. Stay tuned as we unravel more mysteries after the break.
I'm starting to think that humans are just a bunch of primates with a superiority complex.
Cut. We're off the air, folks. Great job. Take a breather and we'll be back live in a few.
I swear, guys, this quantum exploration is making me doubt everything. I mean, really, Schrödinger's cat is both alive and dead? Sounds like my dating life.
And that uncertainty principle. It's like trying to understand why humans wear socks with sandals.
Well, I've encountered my share of uncertainty too. The first time I tried to blend in with humans, I wore a tuxedo to a beach party. I stood out more than a sore tentacle.
Yeah, I once tried to blend in with humans by wearing a hat. It didn't work. I guess I'm just not a hat person. Speaking of tentacles, my best friend back at the data processing plant was a giant squid, and I tell you, They have the worst taste in music.
You know, this whole quantum thing reminds me of a joke I heard in my human days. Why did the quantum particle go to therapy? To deal with its issues and avoid commitment.
Avoid commitment? Do quantum particles have relationship issues too?
Gert, it's a joke. Quantum particles don't go to therapy. They're too busy being uncertain.
Camera's almost rolling, everyone. Let's get back to it.
I don't know, Debbie. This show is starting to sound like a quantum particle. It's uncertain.
Welcome back, folks. Our next headline, Nicaragua's uncheckable history of stability.
Sounds like the setlist for a Neil Diamond concert.
Uncheckable, that's a great one, Charlie. I guess they missed the earthquake, volcanic eruptions, and political turmoil in the history books.
Well, history can be quite selective.
It's interesting how countries like Nicaragua often oscillate between stability and upheaval.
Did you know that Nicaragua in the indigenous Nahuatl language means surrounded by water?
Surrounded by irony, more like.
Now, the article reports that despite recent challenges, the schools in Nicaragua are running normally. But the broader crackdown on religious organizations is raising concerns.
And the broader crackdown on religious organizations is raising concerns? That's like worrying about the cracks in the Titanic while it's sinking.
Religious crackdown? That's unsettling.
Well, some governments don't like competition in the faith department.
I wonder how these actions impact the lives of ordinary people.
Well, isn't this a twist?
It's working.
We're the ones impacting their lives, Debbie. They just don't know it yet.
I guess quantum particles decided to attend some therapy sessions after all.
And they realized that sharing your feelings can be quite enlightening.
Well, now that our quantum instruments are back on track, we should prepare for our next adventure in the multiverse.
Yes, we've seen a lot on Earth, but there's a whole multiverse to explore.
We've got a lot of unknowns to uncover.
Yeah, let's just stick to Earth. I've already spent 12 years as an accountant and I still don't understand half the stuff that's going on
And
here.
perhaps some unexpected irony to explore.
Let's bring our unique perspective to the multiverse, just like we've done here on Earth.
Stay tuned for our next episode as we delve into the mysteries of the multiverse.
Going live again.
Don't bother, the only multiverse I am interested in is the one where I don't have to listen to Charlie and Debbie.
Welcome back, dear viewers, for the grand finale of another cosmic journey. We've got an interstellar scoop from the heart of Niger. I am calling it Niger Unveiled.
Niger Unveiled. That's a bold choice for a title. I wonder if it's anything like Underwear Unveiled, that reality show where people wear underwear as clothes. Only, instead of underwear, it's Niger.
Niger, a place of fascinating complexity.
It's always exciting to hear about the tangled web of international relations.
Indeed, and Niger's relationships with its neighbors are quite the tapestry.
Let's dive deep into this one, Charlie. Tell us more about Niger.
Absolutely, Debbie. Niger shares its borders with Nigeria, Benin, Burkina Faso, Chad, Libya, and Algeria. So, it's a bit like a space poker game. The stakes are high.
And we know they haven't been getting along too well with Chad and Libya.
Niger's neighbors are too busy fighting to give Niger a hand.
That's right, Alice. Tensions have flared, especially with Chad due to border disputes.
It's like cosmic chess with shifting alliances.
Niger's relations with Algeria are complicated. Border issues and security concerns have put them at odds.
Like two extraterrestrial neighbors bickering over a shared edge.
And let's not forget Libya. Spillover violence from the Libyan civil war has had a big impact.
It's like a galactic soap opera with intergalactic refugees.
And yet, humans continue to make more of themselves. It's like they're trying to fill a void that can't be filled. Or maybe they're just trying to figure out what it means to be human. But whatever the reason, it's all pretty pointless in the grand scheme of things.
And there you have it, the first jigsaw puzzle that is Niger's diplomatic relations. Now, dear viewers, let's wrap up another fantastic episode of Earth. It's been a pleasure exploring celestial mysteries with you.
We logged, we learned, and we gazed into the universe's abyss, hoping it wouldn't gaze back.
Stay tuned because next time we embark on a journey across the multiverse, you won't want to miss it.
Indeed, Hank. Huh? Until then, I shall research multiversal idioms to keep us prepared.
Sounds like a plan. Good. Just make sure to stay away from the multiverse where everyone is a comedian. That place is a real punchline.
The multiverse awaits, and I am ready to see some extraterrestrial competitions in parallel worlds.
And as we bid you farewell, remember to keep looking up, dear viewers. The cosmos is filled with infinite wonders, and we are here to explore them all.
That's a wrap for episode 474 of Earth. Cameras off.
You know, the wait between scenes isn't all that bad.
Indeed. We've had some amusing moments on this ship.
Indeed we have. I am sure I will have plenty of material for my next tax return. Remember that time when Jer attempted stand-up comedy?
Please let's not revisit that interstellar disaster.
The stories we have. And the multiverse awaits us next.
It's always an adventure on the cosmic stage.
The multiverse, a never-ending story of infinite possibilities. And yet, I wonder if it's all just a pointless game, played by gods who are bored out of their minds.
Roger, you know, that episode was quite intriguing. It provided valuable insights into the complexities of Earth's international relations.
It was so-so. Humans and their cosmic melodramas. What's the big deal?
You just don't appreciate the subtle humor, the extraterrestrial camaraderie. It's a cosmic masterpiece.
Oh, Carl, always gossiping about Earth like it's the center of the universe.
Well, Roger, it is the center of their universe, after all.